both of those matches he had to punch out just to win. And funny story about his qualifying games. First game he shot 180 or 180 something, 180, and then he was so worried about the cut being so high that he was afraid that the 180 would not be good enough. And then he changed balls, his 183, and then he changed balls to one of the balls he's throwing now. Actually, shoots 250, 250,
and he's in.
And he's in. So great ball change at the end of the first game, making the cut and being on TV today.
Well, you know, in our format, it's pretty much a sprint in qualifying because you only have 3 games, and especially when the cut today was so high. What was the cut today?
77.
677.
677.
I mean, really.
Which was Darrow.
Yeah. And if you have one bad game, you know, it's so hard to get back in. Well, do you need help with your bookkeeping, payroll, or tax preparation? Call Daniel Miyamoto of Dan's Bookkeeping. Call him at 456-3770. That's Dan's Bookkeeping, 456-3770.
Yeah, that was the whole thing about today, how the story of today was, you know, the scores were so high. You can average 225 and not make cut. That's
brutal. That's hard.
Amazing. You have to average just a pinch above 225 to make the cut.
Are you talking about me?
No. Hey, what gave you that idea?
Hey, I was watching you doing your 3rd game during qualifying. You were stringing it up.
Yeah, wasn't enough. And there's our statistician today, Darlie Horiuchi.
Wave, Dar.
But I still beat her 2 out of 3 games.
Oh boy, that's the most important thing to you, isn't it?
It's always just beating Darlie.
That's it. I'm happy.
Oh yeah, Darlie says, what about the series?
What about it? Who's talking about the series?
Okay, enough said, huh?
Only if I beat her series, then it counts.
What a typical guy.
If the audience could only hear her.
We could speak for her.
She's doing 4 something. I don't know what it means. Now it's 8.
Okay.
Did she just like? I don't know what she's doing. Jared up on 5. Wow. QSO of Hawaii is a one-stop shop for your mortgage and real estate needs, offering various mortgage loan programs and realty services. Please call Hawaii TV Bowling Champion Virgil De La Cruz at 539-0172 for some great deals. QSO of Hawaii is an equal housing lender. And that was strange because Jared missed a head pin on the first shot and hit the pocket on his second shot, and I'm sure he wasn't going for the pocket side on that spare.
I guess it was just an errant shot.
Not twice by Jared.
No.
See, I'm just wondering. Wow, that one's high flush. You know, the shark pattern tends to play a little better in the middle part of the lane. And I know some of the left-handers were having some difficulty if they stood, well, right-handers too, if they were too far out towards the gutter.
Right. Yeah, typically on the shark pattern, you know, it's so long with the oil. It's about 44, 45 feet usually used on the PBA tour. So you don't want to make the ball away from the pocket too much. You don't want to give the pocket away. You have to place your break point really close to the pocket. You know, the pocket is at the 17 and a half board. You want to place your break point around maybe the 14, 13 board. Like outside the 10 is, you know, you don't even want to go there. That's basically over.
And pretty much on our typical house shot, we're normally taking our break point out past the 10 board.
Yeah, right.
And I did see that quite often where some people are having difficulty covering too many boards today.
Hard work. Yeah, and it really depends on the house too. You know, we're going on a synthetic lane here at Subbase, but I remember we put out the shark pattern out at Barber's Point, and that played completely different, even if they were to put out the same exact shot.
Right. All right.
Well, Jared has a significant other named Reina. he wants to send his thanks out to Mom and Dad, his little brother Evan, and all his friends for supporting him. Thanks to James Canteri and Vasim, his doubles partner Jarrett Mizo.
Why are you laughing?
Andre, Sean, Chris, Dustin, Kyle, and Daniel. He is a student at UH.
Very good. See, like Jared's playing about the 7 or 8 board, and
yeah, that's his A game basically. Pretty much down the boards on the outside line. He can play the inside roundabout shot, but that's not quite his A game. So.
Mililani Memorial Park and Mortuary making decisions today for tomorrow. For pre-need arrangements, call Laura Lynn Sampson at 222-0419. That's Mililani Memorial Park and Mortuary, 222-0419. It's a better shot here. I like Jared's games. Right up the back of the ball. Nice loose arm swing. Oh,
way outside.
Darryl let that one get away from him.
He did not recover.
That was that OB you were talking about.
Yeah, on the shark pattern. But if you had enough revs on the ball, if you get the ball outside, there was room to get that ball out, and it did recover and able to come back, carry. But Darryl does not have that much hand. You know, his A game is playing straight up the board, a little bit more down the lane. So, but it's working so far. He's able to knock out 2 contenders so far.
No, this game just got mighty close.
Very much so.
Almost the same situations that Jared's been in all day, where he was behind the whole time, and then he comes back strong at the end.
Darryl is moving left. Oh, not the messenger. Now he's playing more like 17 at the arrows now, and the previous game he was playing 15, 14 more. Watch this. The half pocket hit. He had an identical shot where the 6-pin took out the 10 and the messenger would have taken out the 10 again. Huh. Identical shot. Okay, this is big right here. Jared can take the lead if he can throw a strike.
You know, Darryl got that open on that window, so he wants to capitalize and double up right here.
Oh, got it on the 10 board.
Wow.
Oh, we've seen this 9-pin so many times today, and all on lane 6.
Yeah. You know, when you think about the 9-pin, the 5-pin is supposed to knock out the 9-pin. So basically,
okay, watch this. Where'd it go? It went straight back.
You basically chop off the 5 off the 9 when you leave a tap like that. Or for a right-hander, you chop off the 5 off the 8, and that's
just hard luck.
Yeah, that's just hard luck. You cannot help that.
And that was to take the lead. That was doubly hard luck.
Definitely.
Down by 2 pins. He could have taken the lead with a strike there. That was the most inopportune time. But you know, he's got his 9th frame coming up. He's going to come down to the 9th and 10th.
Definitely. Got a little bit more softer with that shot.
Oh. He's playing further out on lane 5. That ball did not finish.
He was kind of fortunate just to leave the 6-pin. Wow, that 9-pin, that was just...
That hurt a lot.
That changed the game in so many different ways.
And all bad for Jared.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Good for Darryl. Now Darryl can turn this around and increase his lead here.
He's going to finish in the 9th and 10th here. He can
lock him out.
He could lock Jared out.
Darryl up to 13 board. Oh, 8-10. Darryl Stones at 8-10.
Oh, dude, that really good.
Wow. You know, I was going to say something, but I could have sworn it might have been a slightly off rack.
And you see the 5-pin just slide past the 8, not able to take out the 8.
And 6-pin late in the channel.
2 things happen at once.
Well, taking the 9 out is really important right here. Pin count is really important.